my favorite was what was that? Quick before the hyenas come in. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
That's like a third fucking Lion King.
Yeah, it's like Lion King 1.5.
No one watched that.
No. But it was such a catchy song.
Quick before the hyenas come.
What? Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
That's a good one.
Play that fucking track.
I like it when it's loud. Turn your headphones down if you don't like it.
I can't. I don't have the control over that.
I'll turn it up for you.
Let my ears bleed, okay? I'm a big fan. Did you not ride around in a car with bass that just blew your head to shit? Life be laughing sometimes, and you need that bass in your rear and in your ear, if you know what I'm saying.
Are we watching King Kong?
I don't know what we're watching here.
King
Are we watching Kong versus Godzilla?
This is the Who F'n Kneauxs podcast. We have a TV on in the background because we were watching sports. They're over. There might be King Kong on. I don't know. How I'm not having a good time, but how are you guys doing?
This is what's going to happen over here when they find those monkeys that escaped.
Yeah, with COVID and herpes and HIV.
Sorry, I'm doing great. How are you?
That was a crazy thing. Never in my life did I think I had to have an open carry for monkeys.
It sounded like
Shoot them on the spot. That was the words in the
run free, monkeys.
It sounded like a fake article, and it was just like, and then of course they take pictures of these monkeys just like in the alleys, or in the grass, just chilling, and then everybody's like, "That's the first time they felt grass. How dare you shoot them?"
People started posting all kinds of memes. There was one with somebody from their hunting camp, like a hunting camera, and it was just monkeys all around the feeder, and one of them's face was just like up in the grill like this. It was great.
Someone did an AI where one of the monkeys went from the middle of the median and went to a lady's car window and spit on her. It's like, she's got the HIV now.
Hashtag free the monkeys.
It's too late. They shot him.
All of them?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
There's been conflicting
fair.
stories. There's been conflicting stories. I did hear that all of them were dead, but then I also heard 3 were still at large. So I don't know what to believe.
Because they had COVID?
Well, to be fair, they probably got implemented, like they gave the monkeys COVID. So that's not really fair to the monkeys. You messed up. Just capture them.
But also, we survived COVID. Some of us.
Well, there's a lot of people that didn't.
Like, there's worse. Like, if they had some flesh-eating disease,
they might have.
I could see. Yeah, maybe they're just telling us it's COVID.
Yeah. Why else would you need?
All I know is this article said shoot them on the spot, and I was like, whoa.
What was even crazier is they came out and said that, like they don't have any, like the COVID's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Where you can, somebody else can, yeah. Oh, and I'm like, oh, it's interesting.
They got a different COVID.
They got a different COVID. It's not contagious, huh?
Also, we just have not acknowledged. We've been with him all for hours. We have not
We
acknowledged.
should have never acknowledged it.
Oh shit. Okay, we won't. We'll just keep moving.
My stupid ass would have seen the monkey, be like, I can change him.
He can be my Caesar.
He come to me.
He could be my Caesar.
As this gorilla slams the ship, what is happening?
Family.
Oh, movies. We haven't had a TV on for any podcast yet, so this is going to be interesting.
I feel like there was one outside we did in the past. But
Godzilla's waxing King Kong, realistically. They keep changing King Kong's size. It's like just to make it a fair fight. And then they had him team up at one point to beat the other Godzilla.
There was another Godzilla? What?
Yeah, he shot blue or pink flames. He shot pink flames. He was like a half robot, half dragon.
Wow.
I saw that at
The lore is crazy.
I saw that at a Monster Jam show one time.
I did too.
Oh yeah,
you could pick up cars and fire breathe on.
When we went to the one over here, I was like, I had to look it up. I was like, I know this was a thing in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Monster Jam? They used to do the dirt bikes and stuff like between the breaks.
4-wheelers, dirt bikes.
Ain't the same no more.
They did it. They did it when we went to.
Not when we went.
They did the little dirt bikes. That was the coolest part.
And y'all went to the smaller show, huh?
Yeah, the Smoothie King.
Damn, I was in a dome and they were like, "Nah, you go take these monster trucks and like it."
That's all they do now is monster trucks.
That's all I had was monster trucks.
They didn't do the fire breathing thing.
No.
Oh, that's terrible.
You got ripped off. I had the fire breathing and Godzilla. I had the dirt bikes. Half the monster trucks did break down by the end of it, which kind of stunk. But
same.
It's like, all right, this competition that was supposed to involve every monster truck now involves 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, only 3 of them matter normally. So.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the big monster truck these days? Is there still a big one? Is Bigfoot still around?
Doing it.
Oh, Gravedigger's the one. That's right.
Yeah. And then they got
also dangerous son of a digger.
Son of a digger.
Yeah.
Does it look like Gravedigger?
It's purple. Yeah, it's Gravedigger, but purple.
Okay. And they call it Son of a Digger.
Yeah. And then they got like Max D. And then there's the one with the
Bigfoot
dog.
is like the big one that they still got.
I like the dog with the flappy ears.
Oh yeah.
He's cool.
When I was little, Bigfoot was the big one, and then Gravedigger kind of took over,
Yeah.
and then you had Tom Mintz, who was not in Maximum Destruction. He was in the Goldberg truck. Goldberg was big for a while, and then Goldberg was not big, and then he became Total D or whatever.
There's a chick that drives the 18-wheeler truck now.
There's an 18-wheeler truck.
Yeah, she is pretty cool. It's like all American, so it's a big crowd favorite.
She hot?
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember.
She hot or she
no.
monster truck hot?
Right. Which one? Like if you were around her every day, would she eventually be hot or like?
You're like, yeah, you're not bad. I drive a monster truck. Oh,
okay. Well,
nice to meet you. I feel like they used to, when I was little, they used to let you get in the monster trucks before the show. Now you just kind of,
They still do it.
you
can
take
buy
pictures.
pit pass.
Yeah.
You just take pictures in front of it. It's like, it kind of takes it away. But it's like $10. I mean, it is.
Make
And they try to sell you $30 monster truck Hot Wheels that you can buy for $5 at Walmart.
Make monster truck shows great again.
There you go.
I don't like that Tulane players are going live right after that game.
I don't want to think about Tulane right now, man. I'm not in a good headspace.
I'm sorry, I just don't like it.
Marlon Humphreys
Whatever.
says the Ravens
Which
fans are
one?
killing him.
Which Tulane fan? Sorry, we're going to get to Marlon Humphrey.
Not-
Which Tulane fan went
Not
live?
fan, the player.
Or which Tulane player, I mean, went live?
Antoine.
Is he, so I don't want to say, I love Mr. Megatron. Is he on the team?
But I think so.
He was live earlier during the game. I don't know if
I don't know. Is he hurt? Does he
I
travel?
don't know what
I
he
don't know.
does. I'll be honest. Shout out to you. Maybe you're just redshirting. I don't know. I should probably check into that because that's something I do on the side. Part of my job.
Anyways,
What were you saying? Somebody
Marlon
hates
Humphrey,
somebody? Marlon
like
Humphrey?
they kept after every Ravens loss, he has this podcast where he just like, it's like the most obscure stuff, and people are like, please get back on the practice field.
I get it. Like, wouldn't you be frustrated if your players? I also get it from a player's perspective because it's like, yo, like I beat my ass for 6 days this week. I lost, and now I'm decompressing and doing something different. I get it, but
not only that though, it's all about building a brand these days.
yeah,
Like,
Life after football, I mean.
yeah.
yeah. And so many players have just become good podcast hosts, like Armstead, Teron Armstead.
Yeah, most of them, like, even if they're not good hosts, like they have the connection, like good enough connections that you can get people on and get good stories.
Yeah.
Like at any time, Armstead can call Drew and we can hear like old Saint stories that I will listen to every single time.
Do you want to hear more old Saint stories? Because I think the more old Saint stories I hear, I get sad.
Well, see, it makes me happy to hear the old ones because I'm like, the new ones suck.
Well, and not stories in particular, but seeing Benjamin Watson the other day tweet about how somebody was like, oh, this is a game I'll never forget. He was like, me either. And then he randomly shared the Rams game, by the way. He randomly shared that he was healthy, but he was held out of that game because Coach Payton wanted to play with his new toy. And I was like, can we just not share these stories about negative things that are going to hurt my feelings?
I was listening to the Levitard show the other day, and they were talking about Dan Campbell gave an interview recently, and he was like, I once had a coach that filled the room with rat traps. And the Levitard show was like, that's not true. There's no way that's a true story. And I was like, in my car, I'm talking to myself like 3 a.m. going to work. I'm like, it's true. Peyton did it. They were like
100%.
and they didn't know who it was. But you don't remember, there was that story.
Yeah.
It's been told. I was like, this isn't true. We don't know if it's true, but I believe it.
Enough people have said it to
Yeah.
where I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe Dan Campbell. I don't know if Sean Payton could say whatever he wants, and I might be skeptical, but I believe Dan Campbell.
I believe in Joe Hendry. He's not appearing. We don't know him.
Would be cool though.
It would be cool.
I did like that Sean Payton kind of got called out on his stuff for talking ish on Russell Wilson.
I actually thought both sides of that were hilarious. I loved both of them for it.
Because
No
he was just
problem.
like, oh, that's not what I meant by it. It's like, you did, but you just didn't expect Russell Wilson to respond.
It did kind of catch me off guard because it was always like you said that they have a good relationship. Like it was always the thing where it was like if Russ ever became available, he was gonna be. if Sean Payton had stayed here, we would have had Russ and not Derek Carr
for sure. I think that was the assumption, and I think that that's why it went so south in Denver. Is that I think Sean wanted Russ, and then Sean got Russ, and I don't think Sean liked Russ.
It's like you see the girl at school you've been waiting to date for years, and then you finally get to, and it's just not great.
Yeah. 100%. And I think that relationship soured very quickly. And I know that like people never outright were like, oh, they just don't get along. No, it was pretty freaking obvious they didn't get along.
He didn't get the Russ he wanted.
Right.
He didn't get Russ in his prime.
No, he got entitled Russ, who was not as good anymore.
Right. Right.
And, they had a falling out. And that's why I love that Sean Payton threw shots. Funny, haha. And then I also love that Mr. Buttoned Up, I'm never going to say anything. Praise the Lord. Good for you. We love Jesus, King Jesus. We love that you kind of shot back and defended yourself. That's fine.
Russ needs more of that. He needs to do that more.
At this point, what does he have to lose? You're not starting.
Yeah.
Nobody's played their way out of the Hall of Fame more than Russell Wilson.
I don't, and I disagreed with you last time, and I still disagree with you. I don't think that the end of your career will change what the start of your career was. I don't think it matters. O.J. Simpson's in the Hall of Fame. Just want to point that out.
That's why I keep saying Chauncey Billups is not going to be taken out of the Hall of Fame.
Right. This ain't the baseball Hall of Fame. It's different.
Yeah.
How much of that, because that kind of happened since in between the last recording and this.
A lot has happened in 3 weeks. Yeah. A lot.
Like, does it just, like, to me, it just proves that there's always some kind of like rigging going on dating back to when the leagues came in.
Well, it's weird because it's like, it's not like Chauncey's not really connected to games, if I remember right.
Yeah, Chauncey
like poker.
It's poker games.
Yeah.
Now there are people saying like he could have been at these poker games and they owed some debts, and they'd be like, "What do you know?" And he's sharing information at the poker games. They'd be like, "Oh, hey, we're tanking. We're not going to play so and so. We're probably going to lose this." You know what I mean? Yeah. Like maybe that happened, but also what he was doing was still kind of fucked up. Like they were tricking these people into playing. But then also I've heard like they had an interview from like 3 years ago with a professional poker player who was like, yeah, they had a guy. He's like, I had a guy that got invited to go play in this weird high stakes tournament that they were using celebrities to get us to. And everybody knew that it was rigged. He was talking about those games. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Also, why are poker games illegal? Like maybe I'm naive here. But why is that illegal? I understand the fixing it, but like, why are underground poker games illegal? Is it just because the government can't get their cut?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely like a gambling, legal, not legal thing.
Yeah. It's the same thing with like alcohol, like being sold legally versus illegally, weed.
Like we think this is morally wrong because he was tricking people, right? We're not thinking it's morally wrong because he just was running poker games.
No, nobody cares if he was running poker games.
Just making sure we're all on the same page here.
Yeah, it was more because he was lying and stealing from people. Yeah. That's the issue.
My other thing, I think it should be legal to bet on your team to win.
I agree with that. I actually don't have a problem with that. Not to lose, but to win.
Agree.
If you're betting that your team's going to win,
and only your team.
Right.
Only your team.
Right.
But if like Rozier, like he's betting on stuff that he's doing, and then it came out last year with the other, wasn't a no-name guy, but another guy in the NBA that he's betting on his unders and kind of going out there. It's like, who's to say there's not some
that's different.
People that just haven't been caught yet.
No, that's different. That's what there's other people doing it. Is that what you mean?
Like Rozier's and the guy last year, or just the first couple. There's definitely, I feel like there's more people that.
There's a few players that if it came out and they said they were betting on games, I'd be like, checks out.
There's been videos that have been released for even like stars where it's like random things that happen and people in the crowd like give signals and then they like even react, and it's
even baseball like Clase and the other, it was Luis Ortiz, I think, came out, and it's like as soon as it came out, all of a sudden these videos came out of like how horrible the first pitch was. Like it was so much an intentional ball that he threw that they're just like,
that's the problem. Clase, too good to be doing that. If you're just like a average reliever, you can spike a ball every now and then. Nobody's going to think anything of it. You can't be the best. You can't go from the best closer in baseball to spike in baseball. So it just does. You can't do that.
Yeah,
it's too sketchy.
I don't know. This whole thing though, the arrests, the whole thing doesn't sit right with me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did we have to put Terry Rozier in? Like, did we have to chain his legs?
No, that's what I'm saying.
And his hands.
It doesn't sit right with me because everything I heard about it after it first came out was that first of all, They combined the two different cases together and made it look like
it's actually three
different cases.
Yeah.
They made it look like it was this giant arrest for all these people that were like rigging basketball games. That's how the thing read. That's not what it is at all. As you mentioned, it's poker games, and then it's bad. There are some that are doing basketball games, but also the people that they arrested and like did the perp walk with, Terry Rozier was trying to cooperate. He told him flat out, "Hey, I'll talk to you. I'll sit down. I'll talk to you. Like, it's fine." Like, his attorney was working with him.
Yeah, they said,
"No, you're not a subject. It's fine. Like, you're not, a part of this investigation." And then they arrested him.
Yeah, they didn't even give him the chance to turn himself in.
Right. It's like, like this clearly feels like you guys are just trying to do something to prove a point.
And then especially with like Chauncey, when they say it's like connected to the mob, wouldn't that be the group of people?
Exactly. So why are they not arrested?
Right.
Where are their headshots?
Or they're probably they're all arrested from what I understand. But like, why are we not?
Yeah, I don't give a shit that Chauncey Billups got arrested. It's crazy that he got arrested after a basketball game. What a wild thing.
Yeah.
And then the mob.
Yeah.
It's like there's always the stuff going on. You're like, yeah, there's the mob and the mafia. It's still out there. But for the most part, probably not. But this is like
I've
just
always
to have something called not a gang group, not a nothing, just like mob.
There's crime families. There always have been. There always will be. Yeah. They're called the mob. It's like a name, but there's crime families.
This documentary is going to go crazy in like 6 months.
Yeah.
The turnaround on documentaries these days is nuts.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not already out.
Somebody
the day of. Yeah. They were working on it for 6 months.
Well, that's what they do that now. They'll release one like immediately, and then like as more information comes out, they just put out a newer version of it.
Right.
Somebody else will do it.
What was it? There was something recent where it was like that. It was like the day after it happened. Yeah. It was like this blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? How did you even know?
I don't know.
Wild stuff.
A lot of things have happened in the sports world since baseball's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Like we've had this conversation before. I'm just gonna put it out there now. I don't ever want to hear the name Babe Ruth mentioned in the same conversation as Shohei Ohtani ever again. Ever again.
But you didn't get to watch Babe Ruth, so
I don't care.
You didn't see him.
There was a stat. I'm gonna get the numbers wrong, but they're gonna be ballpark, right? In like postseason history, there's only been like 26 batters to ever hit 3 home runs in a game. And there's only been like 12 or 13 pitchers to strike out 10 people. He did both in the same game.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
And then we play an 18 inning game and he hits 2 more home. He has 9 at bats, which is nuts. And he hits 2 more home runs, 2 more doubles. They walk him like 6 times. It's insane.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is he's not even having a great postseason. It's just he's having this average postseason. He's had a good
World Series.
Yeah, but he's having like an average postseason overall. But then every like 5th or 6th game, he's like, oh, by the way, best to ever do it.
Yeah, I'm a pitcher. This is my 5th game. Yeah. I don't know. This is normally
best to ever do it. Don't you forget it.
He did get lit up last game.
But. Yeah, he did. But it's okay.
Also, shout out to the 18 inning game. I was on to something. Can we just acknowledge it?
6.5 hours.
And it was fucking electric, wasn't it?
I tried staying up. I got to like 1 o'clock and I was out.
You didn't make it? You didn't see the Freddie Freeman walk off? Shout out to my lookalike.
Nobody saw it. Yeah. Nobody saw it.
I saw it.
Nobody saw it.
The Dodger fans saw it.
Can it be fucking people clips. Are calling it the greatest game ever played? Can it be the greatest played ever game if only
played every
20? Huh?
What?
Sorry. Can it be the greatest? Can it be the greatest game ever played if only 20% of the population saw it?
Yes. But
I didn't see it. I didn't see the end of it.
Yeah.
I caught up in the morning.
Yeah, it could still be the greatest. I mean, so
did an 18 inning game happen if nobody saw it?
Yes.
The tree falls.
It occurred. I think that it's sad that nobody saw it.
I mean,
because it was probably electric. That walk-off. I'm friends with Dodgers fans, and I did not see the game, but I saw their Instagram the next day, and let me tell you, there was a ride, okay? The stories I saw were like up and down, and then just electricity at the end.
Here's the thought.
Seemed fun.
Let's not start the games at 10 o'clock. Okay?
That is probably the problem.
I don't care that it's the Dodgers, right? It's the World Series. They're going to watch whether you start the game at 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Put the game on at 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, prime time.
Yeah. Also,
so we can all watch it.
baseball fans are sickos. If people are going to watch, they're going to watch. You can put it on in the middle of a workday. They are going to stop working and watch baseball.
Right.
I can't tell you. My first year in tech, I will never forget. It was opening day for baseball, and I had just come from working in minor league baseball. And I'm like, yeah, like we're in a job now where I'm like in an office. Like there's, we're buttoned up, and like they're like, oh yeah, opening days today. And I'm like, oh cool, what's happening? And they're like, oh, we're rolling in these 6 TVs. We're gonna have all these games on, and we're gonna be watching the games. We're gonna be working kind of, but like the games will be on. And if you want beer, there's beer in the fridge. And I was like, it's fucking 9 a.m. on a Wednesday or whatever it was.
No sport is better for background noise. Maybe golf. But like baseball just on in the corner in the middle of the day. It's great.
Yeah.
It's the sport to have on during the day.
It's terrible that when you miss it, like it was just in the background, you're on your phone, and all of a sudden you're, man, that's my background drive. You're like, oh, you're like, shit. Just missed the home run.
And that's the ball game.
I watched 4 hours for what?
That's tough.
It's been a fun World Series, though. Every game's been pretty.
Yeah, I kind of like the young and upper comers.
I'm
beating anybody beating the Dodgers, who has
Yeah.
like the highest payroll, is always, because this brought the whole debate, like it does every year when the Dodgers inevitably make it to the semifinals of the World Series. Needs to be a cap floor or a cap ceiling, and can't keep letting the Dodgers defer money every year, and because their TV deal alone is more than a lot of teams have to spend.
That's the other thing. Shohei makes $2 million. It's a bullshit is what it is. Okay. But like credit to them because they're doing this and nobody else is. Like every team can do this and they're not, but whatever.
Well, because they don't want to commit to money for the next 50 years.
Yeah. Well, technically everything, I can't say every team can do this. Every team has the ability or like the option to, but can't afford it.
This is literally the premise of Bobby Bonilla Day, right? Or I can't speak. But like teams aren't going to do this because they don't want to commit to paying money for the next 50 years. They don't know where they're going to be in 50 years.
Yeah.
Brian Kelly kind of got him a deal. He's getting like $870,000 for a month for.
What a guy.
Transition king. Good job, Aaron. Yeah. We're moving. Sport to sport. We're just going to cover it all.
That's fun.
Let's go.
How do we feel about LSU football right now? The governor's making decisions for LSU football. How do we feel about this?
He says he's not. He
the
got
man
he got,
said
he got on McAfee today and was like,
"No,
I'm not going to be involved."
So here's the thing: I looked it up, and I think he broke this down on McAfee too. But I looked it up yesterday because I was very confused how the governor of Louisiana has any say into any of this. And it's he doesn't, but he does. It's like a chain of command where like he appoints people to the board, and then the board hires this guy, and that guy hires this guy. So like it's kind of like I said this, and if you don't do right by me, then you're gone. And he's like, okay, well, hey, if you don't do right by me, and it just kind of trickles down. So like he technically can do whatever the freak he wants, apparently. But
he says he's involved. The only reason he's involved is because the taxpayers.
I get it. He's lying. I get it.
Yes. Not surprising. Yes.
No, he cares about the votes, and he knows that his state cares about LSU football. So he's like, this is what I'm going to use for my political campaign.
Can we talk about them getting? I mean, clearly this is what they're saying. The AD is not going to be back.
He got fired.
He got fired.
He officially got fired.
Oh, today? Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Which I love because in the interview today, he says something about he said something about the AD, and then they interview the AD, and he's like, that's news to me, which tells me they're not talking. Which should have told you the AD was getting fired.
But isn't this the AD that has hired 3 coaches that have all won national championships?
Yeah, he won. He hired the baseball coach they've won a few national championships.
Oh, they
don't
care
about
that. They care. LSU fans care about LSU baseball.
They do, but they don't. LSU football is king.
Yeah, of course. But he did get a coach that won a national championship.
Sure. How much money did it bring? Probably not a lot.
Their baseball team is their second moneymaker behind football. It's got to be.
And I don't know the numbers. And
did he also,
maybe somebody corrects me, but I'm telling you, it's probably 80-1.
Sure.
Like there's a massive difference.
Did he also bring in Mulkey?
He brought in Kim. Yeah.
So like, he's but if anything, the governor should be a fan of that.
That's not. I mean, yes, but that's not what I meant. Like money wise, like.
But he's successful. Clearly, he's not getting fired because he was unsuccessful. Like,
I think it's politically driven for sure.
Yeah.
I think that
Somebody's going to get him as an AD, and it's going to be an awesome hire.
maybe not for football. He's proven his track record for football is not good, and I think that's why, or what they're pitching here and what they're spinning. Right? Who did he pay at Texas A&M? What was the guy's name? Jimbo. He paid him a lot of fucking money.
True.
And he got fired and they had a massive payout. And then he came here and he did the same with Brian Kelly. I think the problem with what he did here is that everybody knew Brian Kelly was not a fit at LSU. He is not an LSU guy. We knew it from day one. I knew it from day one when he came out. And this has been in many interviews. Barstool talks about this a lot. He comes out and he's, I can't wait to get my family. First of all, sir, I don't know if you know, every single person in the state are professional bullshit checkers. And we all just clocked you. So you just lost a lot of fans on night one.
The question now is, who on earth wants to take that job? If it's, I mean, listen, money talks.
Yeah.
But like, if it's going to be a clown show like that, now it did just happen. And maybe 3 weeks from now, we just completely, if nobody says anything, we completely forget about all this. And some coach comes and takes it. But I did see somebody today say, Ed Orgeron's going to find his way back into this job some kind of way. And LSU fans would probably love it.
I said it 3 days ago on Twitter.
Did you?
I said Ed Orgeron's been talking about needing a head coaching job again, and LSU just fired their head coach. I don't know if we're connecting the dots here, but
Gruden wants to coach.
I could see it. I'm going to be honest. I could see it, and I've seen LSU fans throw it out there, and if it was my team, I'd be like, nope.
Orgeron, he had a bad year, yes, but he didn't get fired because he had one bad year. Because he had one bad year, if we're being honest. Well, I guess his first year wasn't great, but then he had a couple good years and he had another bad year and he got fired. Orgeron was doing some bad stuff, shady stuff behind the scenes that people never checked him on, and it kind of snowballed. And I think that's what led to his firing.
So it kind of brings up the question of when you're getting a college coach, because I think we can all agree, he's not the best in-game coach. He's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But he's not Nick Saban in-game coach. He's more of a recruiter. So do you want the coach that can get you the talent and needs the help elsewhere, like, around him? Or do you want the really good in-game coach? What do you prefer?
That's essentially what Brian Kelly was, in a sense. Like, LSU has the talent.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of him.
I don't know if they do.
He lost talent.
I'm dead serious. I don't know if they have the talent.
All the transfers.
But they got the transfers. That's money. That's not Brian Kelly, because he had the talent. He lost a ton of notable recruits.
I don't think he's a bad recruiter. I just don't think he recruits the right people. I don't think he's a good talent evaluator.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he pulls in the wrong guys. Like, I don't know if he knows how to build an SEC team. He built a what was Cincinnati when he was at Cincinnati? That's what he's built everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
They were in Conference USA, I think, when he was coaching them. And he's built that team over and over and over again. High-powered offense, although this year was different. High-powered offense, mediocre defense, no real identity.
But this is like it's a thing like it comes up on my Twitter all the time with Miami, because like Mario Cristobal is one of the best recruiters in the world, and Miami was in such bad shape. Now he's getting all these 5 stars and whatever. Mm-hmm. So they're starting to get the talent that Miami should have, but he's not the best in-game coach, and he needs really good coordinators around him. So it's like,
I think
what do you want?
I think there's more to it, right? I think that in-game coach is overrated to an extent. I think you need to be a good leader of people, and you need to be a good judgment of who you need to surround yourself with. You need to know your weaknesses. And I think Orgeron's kind of good at that, right? He proved it by hiring the right guys to coach that championship team. I would take a leader and a recruiter before I would take someone that's an in-game coach, right? This isn't the NFL. The NFL, you got talent already.
Yeah.
In college, you need talent.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out how to get it.
That's what I say. I think like you can, especially just like tying it into Miami, like you can, especially in the ACC, if you're just more talented, you can just talent your way into 8-9 wins every year. And like, you kind of saw it with Tulane in the AAC last year.
Mm-hmm.
You just load up on talent. You're going to find your way into you're going to have some bad games, and you're still going to be able to win them.
Yeah.
Because you have more talent.
Oh yeah. Their offense was so good last year.
Yeah.
They just figured it out.
In college football, especially if you can do it on the lines,
mm-hmm.
like you're just going to find ways to win games. And then if you but then you get the Sumralls who can do both. You know what I mean? Or like he is he's kind of in that mold, like the perfect mold, where it's like he may not be the best in-game coach, but he's good enough. But he's a damn good leader and a recruiter.
Yeah.
So like,
it's kind of the Saban mold. Saban's probably a step above.
Saban, well, Saban
did it forever.
Is the blueprint,
right?
Is the perfect thing.
A leader of men, takes no nonsense, holds people accountable, can also recruit, and I think that's what you want.
Yeah. Who else got fired while we were?
Everyone.
They did have a lot.
I don't know. The Penn State coach, the
Franklin,
Sunbelt Billy. We got him out of there.
Sunbelt Billy's gone.
Franklin and Billy.
Somehow Mike Norvell's still holding on to a job.
He'll be gone soon.
I don't know if they. Here's the thing. All these top schools are letting their coaches go, right?
Yeah.
At this point, if you're Florida State, do you just hold out one more year? Because now you're like the 6th or 7th, 8th best school. You could hold out one more year and be the best school. Like, nobody who's choosing Florida State over, like, LSU is the best job available.
Is it? I mean, it might be. I'm not saying it's not.
For me, it's LSU in Florida.
Okay.
Because it's 2 recruiting hotbeds.
Yeah, I think that's the debate right now. That's why I was curious. Penn State, people really feel like is a good job.
Penn State's good, but I mean, when you look at like where if you want to just focus on recruiting locally, it's LSU. LSU doesn't really have any competition for Louisiana athletes. I mean, I guess it's Bama, and the Texas schools, but
Tulane plays in for some of them, but it's not like the 5 stars. Let's be honest.
Whereas
it's very rare.
Florida is loaded with talent, but if you go to Florida, you're competing with Cristobal in Miami, who's locking down like South Florida.
Yeah.
Florida State's going to get people just because they're Florida State. So that's tough. Penn State, I don't really know what Penn State's competition is, but like, what's the talent pool around Penn State? You know what I mean?
It's solid.
The 4 states are Texas, California, Louisiana, and Florida.
Yeah. Ohio's big.
Yeah.
But it's, in and of itself. And I think a lot of the Ohio guys go to Penn State, Ohio. They kind of go around there.
Yeah.
You got Virginia. People go to Penn State. Virginia's another good kind of hotbed for athletes.
But I think you also look at LSU and like they've shown that they're willing to spend the money to be good. It didn't work out. Like they didn't get the right players, but they spent all the money to get the players, and then it didn't work, and they spent the money on the buyout to get the coach the hell up out of here.
I think what's interesting is I'm not quite sure the money LSU has right now. I think people assume LSU has money and they're willing to spend. I don't know if they can compete with some of these other schools. And I think that LSU fans and maybe SEC loyalists think that they can, but I'm not quite sure they can. Like, I don't know if I've seen it, right? They lose out on Bryce Underwood.
Yeah, but he also went home.
He got paid.
Yeah, but he also went home. Like, does he go for that if it's a school not in his hometown?
I don't know.
Or his home state, whatever it is. I don't know exactly where he's from up there,
but I'm curious. Like, does LSU have the boosters? Does LSU have the NIL that can really, really compete with some of these other big colleges? I think schools like Notre Dame are bigger now than people accept. I think NIL has changed some of this. SEC doesn't win just on SEC name alone. LSU or Louisiana guys that were only deciding between Florida, Louisiana, and Ole Miss before, and Bama, are now looking at USC, and they're looking at Penn State, and they're looking at Ohio State, and they're looking at all these other colleges now because they're like, oh, I can get paid this, I can get paid that. Okay, they just care about money now. It's not necessarily about staying home anymore. It's like, I can pay $6 million here as opposed to $1 million here. Yeah, let me do that.
Go poach Marcus Freeman.
You could try.
He's gonna go to NFL eventually.
I don't know why. If he doesn't, I don't know why Marcus Freeman would leave Notre Dame. You can make your own schedule every year. You've got a lot of money behind you. You have an easy path. Well, I say you have an easy path, but technically they can't win a conference championship.
There's also some schools where you can just get away with winning 10 games every year.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin is always the name, right, that gets thrown out. Lane Kiffin might have the best job in college football because nobody's ever. I mean, I'm sure Ole Miss fans get upset that he's not winning the national championship, but outsiders just keep being like, "Oh, Lane Kiffin is the guy you got to go get," and he just keeps winning 10 games. That's it. Doesn't win the SEC. Doesn't really win anything.
Yeah,
wins enough to stay good. And everybody's like, oh, he's just not winning because he's at Ole Miss. He needs to go to a bigger school.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, I like Florida. I like Miami. I kind of like LSU. And Ole Miss is like, hey, we'll give you more money. And he's like, you know what? I like Ole Miss because I can just keep only winning 10 games every year.
I think I saw a bunch of resumes next to each other, and I think the one that jumped out the most to me was just Dan Lanning. If you look at numbers solely on like winning and beating top 10 teams and beating top 25 teams, Dan Lanning's the guy. Yeah. And now I don't think he ever leaves Oregon because they got money. They got a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but people said they said the same thing about Mario Cristobal before him at Oregon. They're like, why would he leave?
But that was different. That was pre-NIL. Right. You're in the heart of NIL right now.
Pre-legal NIL.
But now that you can legally do it, there's no.
I wonder where Dan Lanning's from. Because that was the other thing. Mario Cristobal is from Miami, played at Miami. They were like, if he would ever leave for one school, it was going to be Miami. I wonder if there's what the one school is for Dan Lanning.
I don't know. That's a good question. We could look it up while we're talking about it.
I feel like LSU has it when it comes to the coach, they can make a Godfather offer if they want to. It's just who's going to take it.
Yeah, because it's I think it was talking about Lane Kiffin. I think it was him that they had asked him about how he felt about all the coaches and the carousels and talked about Brian Kelly, and he said how tough it was to LSU and like stuff that he had heard from other people that if it was just only a matter of time. Like he didn't really have control over.
It's just tough. Like people are, people keep mentioning Sumrall, and I'm like, are these like when you look at Florida and LSU, like are they going to want to take the chance on a G4 coach after they just failed miserably?
It's tough.
Florida, not a chance. If Florida hires another Group of 4 coach after they just tried to do that and it doesn't work out again, it's not going to happen. And LSU, like, are the fans going to be like, are they willing to take the chance on a Group of 4 coach? I don't think so.
I don't think there's a Group of 4 coach that they want to. I know that Sumrall's name's been thrown around, and as a Tulane fan, I think that I was like, I've watched him, and I think that I didn't disagree, but I think he's lost too many games that are pivotal. Like
I could see, I don't like if Kiffin went to LSU, I could see Sumrall at Ole Miss. For some reason, that level of SEC school,
which is still high level,
but like and I don't like. It's not to say he's not a good coach. I think he's a great coach. I don't think these big like the elite schools are going to want to take that chance after they just failed miserably.
Yeah, I'm looking at Dan Lanning right now. He doesn't have ties to anything really.
Nothing.
He went to.
He's rogue. He's
from Kansas City. First of all, Missouri, not Kansas.
Hey.
He did coach at Georgia.
Talking about NIL, Mizzou, sneaky, one of the best NIL programs.
But Mizzou's head coach right now is looked at as a decent head coach, right? Like, I don't think he's on the hot.
But he ain't Dan Lanning, is he?
Yeah, that's very true. He played college football at William Jewell College.
You want to make a name for yourself? Go make Mizzou great, brother.
Yeah.
Anybody can make Oregon win 10, 12 games a year.
Previously coached at Memphis, Georgia, Sam Houston, Arizona State. Yeah, ain't a lot of places that you're looking at. And you're like, yeah, I mean, Oregon could be his spot. That's his life. He's a lifer there, Also in Oregon, he got Nike money, dude. Like, where are you going?
Yeah, it's true.
Why would he leave?
It's true.
Other than just being like, oh, I could go coach in the SEC. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you have to? That's not a thing. I understand SEC fans, and I understand that's not a thing.
Not anymore. Not this year.
It does not have to be a thing. As long as you're in a power conference.
I can make the argument the ACC is deeper than the SEC this year.
I could argue that the American Conference is better than Big 12. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. The Big 10 is the conference right now.
Yeah.
If we're being real. What else we got? Basketball's happening. I don't give a shit anymore. Remember when we were at lunch the other day and I told you I need to watch as many Pelicans games at the beginning of the season as I could because pretty soon I was going to clock out?
Yeah.
It happened.
I respect the Pelicans for doing the same thing they did last year and just let me know that I could just check out very early.
Don't care.
Just,
you let me know.
Just give up.
I'll be back when the coach.
We are 4 games in.
4 games in,
and the fan base is already sharing the tankathon and how we traded both the first picks that they're getting in the tankathon.
Crazy,
it's just
man.
like, okay.
And that's why, like, make no mistake about it. Listen, we're not going to talk a long time about the Pelicans. We have other, there's other things you can go watch for that. But the reason Willie's got to go. I will say it. Some people want to beat around the bush and not want to fire people, Dylan. But I want Willie up out of here.
I need to talk to Dylan. He's out of his mind.
Well, he's trying to be, Dylan's a great guy, right? He don't want to be firing people.
Fire his ass.
But he's got to go. But also the reason, make no mistake about it, the reason we're all giving up on the season is because Joe decided to trade our pick. And there's no hope. You don't even get the reward of being terrible.
No.
It's like, what's the point of this season? It's terrible. This is miserable.
It's a great leap that Trey Murphy's taken this year too.
Yeah. What is happening right now? I don't even understand. We got healthy Zion.
Ish.
7 years in the league, still can't go right. I've been screaming it from the mountaintops. This dude needs to go right for years.
I get it. I'm not mad at his offensive game. I'm not mad at his game. I'm mad that we were 2 games in and he decided to take a game off because he hurt his foot, but then he's back again the next game.
Yeah. Great.
Michael Jordan's your fucking idol. Play like Michael
Here's
Jordan.
the thing, buddy.
Michael Jordan played 80 games a year.
Sure. Great. He can't win us. He can't close games because he has no bag. Okay. He's got no bag.
You can't close games when you have a third quarter where you go down by 30.
True. I don't want to say he can't close. He can close game out. Like he can take over the end of a game. But if you need clutch buckets, it's like, hey, I got one move and it's go head first to the rim and try to draw this foul.
It works though.
No,
it does work.
If
you could say it doesn't. There's only one game this year it didn't work. It works. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
If he gets to he's got to get to the line, and then you know what he's got to do when he gets to the line.
He's gonna hit free throws. I know. I get it.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, and it's pissing me off. Brandon Ingram is in Canada.
He's still
with
losing.
Glorilla putting up 30 points a game.
He's losing. It don't matter. They don't have the same record, but they're still losing.
Pissing me off, man. I hate this team. I hate them.
I get it.
I'm being honest.
I want to point out something though. We were 2 games in, and I forget what you were even tweeting, and I said they lost, and you were like, yeah, this, and this, and I said they lost. I was so mad. 2 games in, I was like, I don't care. Win a freaking game.
Yeah. But they at least look like a competent team the first 2 weeks or the first 2 games. The last 2 games, they've just looked pitiful. I mean, obviously they didn't have Zion game 3, but then
and then the whole thing, and then they're like, oh, they're having discussions, but then they're not going to actually. Which I mean, James Borrego is an actual candidate, I guess, but like you got legit coaches sitting out there.
Get Mike Malone.
If this was the All-Star break and you fire your coach, you're not making any big leap, right? But between the All-Star break and the end of the year, you 10 games in and you fire your coach,
right? You're on 4.
You got the whole right.
You got a lot of time left.
You got the whole season to turn this around, brother. You can't afford to be bad.
Yeah.
Like this isn't, like I said, you don't have a pick. Like
how many more games does Willie have? I thought he was done. I said it at last game. I said he doesn't make it through halftime. But I was joking, but I meant like end of game. Like
I don't, it's hard for me to, it's hard because I don't really know how Joe Dumars is going to operate.
He's got to go.
Like, yeah.
I hate saying it. Willie's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a freaking by golly nice guy, but like he's got to go.
I don't know. I don't know how Joe, I can only view it from like the Saints prism, the other team that she runs, you know? And it's like, if there's any indication, we got another year of Willie. Like, or she'll let him ride the season out and we'll do it in the off season. Like,
you just reminded me that I changed my mind in the last 3 days. I have been so anti people that argue against Gail Benson. I have for a while. So many people have talked so badly about this woman. And I'm like, yo, she's cutting checks left and right. She don't care. Like she's going to pay to make a winner. But I think that I've slowly come around to both teams she runs suck.
Can we? Go ahead.
And there's like, yeah, maybe with the Saints, there might be a future, but like you got to stop being loyal to people. Get rid of people.
Yeah, is it possible for her to, I think she's a good owner. Like
she spends money.
She spends, which is what an owner, it's part of the owner job, right? Like she's not, it's hard. she's not. I said it on Twitter. She's not cutthroat enough.
Get rid of people.
Yeah, to do what she needs to do. It's like she's a good owner. People like her. Like I legitimately think players have wanted to come. Like we've gotten players, I think, that have come here because she has a good organization. Like we have a good reputation as far as treating our players well, I guess. But it's like this isn't contributing to winning. Like, cool, people like us. We're friendly people. We're good to our coaches. We give them leeway, which can be good in a sense.
You play a sport predicated on wins.
But like also, like the Nuggets, the Nuggets were going to the playoffs and fired their coach 5 games before the playoffs. Like we got to do something's got to happen here.
Yeah.
And also, I like to compare us to Memphis because, because
the
timelines are the same. They're exactly the same.
Yeah.
They got rid of Taylor Jenkins, and I'm like, give me him.
We'll take him.
Yeah. I'm running into that with my NFL team. Like I've always been a Tomlin guy, but it's just like
fire him.
Please fire him.
But
please, for the love of God, fire him.
Kellen Moore,
do you think you guys want to trade him?
Kellen Moore.
Well,
I'll give you a pick. Kellen Moore for Tomlin and a pick. I'll give you a pick with Kellen Moore straight up.
How many?
They
firsts?
talked about trading him to the Bears, like right towards the Super Bowl time, and they said no. But he's
how many teams? How
I
many
don't
teams
know, man.
He's take Mike Tomlin over their current head coach.
26, and that's just me throwing a number out, but I think it's probably fair.
Yeah. But he's
20.
I don't know. I said before the season, I said like if he doesn't with the offense talent is kind of lackluster. If he doesn't do somthing
Brother,
this
your
year,
team is garbage.
we have the highest paid defense, and
that doesn't make
Swiss
them good.
Money does not pay.
You have 2 30-something-year-old cornerbacks that are cooked.
3/4 of it's like within 4 guys. It's like TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, Patrick Queen, and Ramsey are like
you've got one really, really, really good defensive player. The rest are old and cooked. Like
Cam Hayward, Pro Bowler last year.
Your quarterback.
He's 40. Isn't he? How old is this guy? That's like
what's funny. He held out during the before the season.
You got a really good receiver. Like, you know,
we have him for 5 years. You know.
I'm like
Rodgers is looking decent. He's slinging it 70 yards on a Hail Mary.
That was wild. I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was like, this man is 40 years old, throwing it 70 yards through the air.
This whole thing, man. Like, this is if Mike Tomlin gets this team to above 500, which he will because he always does. It's one of the most impressive things he's done because that's the worst defense I've ever seen for the Steelers.
It's horrible. It's like the fifth worst offense they've had in the franchise history. But
hey, Jalen Ramsey hit somebody really hard in week 2, and everybody thought he was really good again.
I think the offense, though, it's not going to be on Tomlin. I just want to put this out there. If any Steelers fan in general thinks that the offense has anything to do with the offensive coordinator or Mike Tomlin right now, you're out of your goddamn mind because Aaron Rodgers is running the show.
The offense is fine this year. I'm fine with the offense. If we can add a receiver, they talked about Jacoby, whoever it is, I'll be fine with it. But the defense is like, it's known. It's Tomlin being a defensive guy. He's calling the plays. And then Terrell Austin came out today and said, well, I usually call the plays, but if Mike wants to call something, he can call it. So it's just feeding to the fire. Like, this defense is awful, and the head coach is the one calling a lot of the defensive plays.
It's just absurd to me, man. How many years did we have Sean Payton? 15?
Apparently too many. I don't know.
But like, I can only speak for myself. There was they never got to a point where I was like, I want Sean Payton to go. There was points where I was like, Carmichael has to go, defensive coordinator, and we had some bad seasons.
Yeah. If anything, in the last 2 years, in my head, I'm just like, I want Sean Payton back.
Yeah.
Right fucking now.
Like, I can't imagine going, like, you are at least are going to be competitive in almost every game. Almost every game you're in.
My feelings were really hurt the other day. I was watching a Tony Romo game. I don't remember what game Tony Romo was calling.
Rudolph and ended 7 and ended with a 500 record.
Yeah. We wrote out Rudolph in the playoff game versus the Bills. And the only reason I'm not all the way there yet with Tomlin is because I want us to have a real defensive coordinator. Like, Terrell Austin was horrible in Cincinnati. He's been horrible in Pittsburgh. I really wish they would have hung on to Brian Flores and kicked Terrell Austin out and had him take over as a D coordinator just to see. But instead, he went to Minnesota, and we're just still hanging on to Terrell Austin. It's like, he's not a good defensive coordinator.
it's the definition of spoiled. You've had 3 coaches in your existence.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
Well, you
That's crazy.
talked about
And
like
they're 3 Hall of Famer
it's
coaches.
one of the craziest stats. It might be the craziest stat in sports.
Yeah. Mike Tomlin is the longest tenured head coach in any sport.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I heard that the other day.
You've had 3 coaches in your existence. The other stat that's almost as wild is the quarterbacks that the Packers have had, but have only managed to win 2 Super Bowls.
One of them was ironically against
A
the
piece of
Steelers.
shit. Sorry.
Who was
Do
our
we have
current
any,
quarterback?
we've stuck around sports way too long. Do we have any fun topics? Like,
I've got to finish that lyric. Disney edition.
oh, okay.
We could do that.
Let's do that. Let's have some fun. We can't go an hour and a half on sports. I mean, we could, and people might like it, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to finish the sports thing real quick and then get into this. We're going to finish that lyric, but I want to remind everybody I have had 3 glasses of bourbon because I watched Tulane football tonight and I was not happy. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep score properly, I guess is what I'm getting at. But the rules of the game. Is there a song we need to play? How do we do this? I don't remember how we did this.
Sorry, I had a notification from my cameras. It said motion on my left gate. There's a fucking possum that keeps digging holes in my yard. I had to make sure it wasn't the monkeys.
Yeah. May have Caesar in your backyard.
I think this is getting off your thing. Isn't the Tulane Primate Center like right
Yeah,
over there?
It is.
I was concerned when I saw the article that said they got loose. Does it call back to the beginning of the episode?
Yeah.
At first I didn't see that it happened like on the high, whatever. I was like, that's like a block from my house.
Oh yeah. At first I thought it was like local.
I thought I was gonna be sitting at Cure and a little monkey was gonna be running up on me.
I did too. That's why when I read the article and it basically said stay strapped, yo. I was like, oh shit. I need to carry my gun around in case.
I'm there. Also, monkeys better be careful. That's not the best area.
Right? You gonna get shot, bro.
Somebody
ask
kidnap
for-
a monkey.
We've been hooping over there. I don't need to.
You don't have
what I
to
mean?
ask people to bring guns around there. They're already out there with them. I've been there. I've seen some stuff. Okay.
Sorry, I ruined your intro to your game. Go ahead.
Well, I was asking a question. I don't know. We didn't really intro it. I said I'm not going to be able to keep score because I've had a couple drinks. I would like another one, but it's empty.
Who cares?
Damn.
No, we're just here for the vibes.
Okay,
and the
so we
fun.
don't need to keep score.
Nah.
All right. So the way the game works, do we have music for it? That's what I asked too. I don't remember. That was the other game.
Time for guess that lyric.
All right, guess that lyric works like this. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I am going to read and or sing. Should I sing?
Yeah,
I'm going to sing the lyric. You guys finish the lyric after the point where I stop, however far you want, and then also name the song. You can get 2 points for each finish that lyric. The person with the most points wins. Fun fact, we're not keeping points. It's like, whose line is it anyway?
Yeah,
It doesn't,
the game
you know,
that's not a game. The points don't matter.
points don't matter. And this is Disney edition. Okay. Are we ready? All right. This one's going to be quick. You ready? I'm going to just go for it.
She said,
Bless my soul.
I know the movie. It's Hercules.
Oh.
Does that count? Do I get half a point for the name of the movie?
Yes.
So it's literally the intro song to the movie. It's all the ladies, the black ladies.
Yeah.
He was a hero.
Do you know the lyric? Finish that lyric.
Please, so we can go on to the next one.
I don't.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Should I finish it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's just,
just-
bless my soul. Herc was on a roll.
Here you go.
Do you know any more of it?
No.
No.
Person of the weekend, every Greek opinion poll. I didn't know that. I'll be honest. I'm just reading it.
I just see them
I don't.
in my
you know
head
what?
bouncing from pot to pot to pot
You
to pot.
you said Disney edition, and I was excited. I don't think I'm gonna know as many songs as I thought.
So you know what? We can make it easier. So I actually used ChatGPT, and the first couple were like really easy, and I was like, nah, we got to make it a little harder. But I felt like you would know that, so we're gonna go to the next one.
That's not one of the songs. When you think of like Disney soundtracks, I don't go to Hercules.
You don't go to Hercules?
I don't go to Hercules.
Hercules.
Good song.
Hot take.
Good
Hot
song.
take.
But
Hercules top 5 Disney soundtrack.
maybe I'd have to think about it.
Top 5. Top 5. Top
I'd have
5.
to
See if they ruin it with the live action movie.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Song number 2. Aaron's got a hot lead here. Half point for sort of naming things.
He didn't say his name.
Hercules,
He didn't say his name
Hercules.
though.
He said it was from the movie Hercules.
But he didn't say his name. He didn't buzz in.
Oh, you didn't buzz.
That wasn't in the rules.
David, Hercules.
That wasn't in the rules.
It's kind of in the rules. We did it once before.
Yeah.
I didn't actually say it.
You explained the rules at the beginning. It was not in the rules. It's
You.
not in the rules.
None of the rules. Does not count.
I was saying that's not in the rules.
Brian Kennedy, greatest head coach of all time.
Okay. All right. Let's move to number 2. Remember to say your name to buzz in.
Oh,
All right. I said it
Ready
now.
now.
Ready? All right. Here is the prompt. You finish that lyric. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters?
when I asked for sons. Oh, Aaron, when they asked for sons.
Oh, okay.
Mulan.
Mulan. Good job.
Good job.
That song got ruined by me when someone made it about them having the runs.
Oh, shit.
They were like, did I ask for Pepto when I asked for Tums?
At least I knew this. I knew the movie that time, but I didn't know the words.
You don't know the words? I'm disappointed in you right now.
I used to have
It's
an
okay.
action figure.
You're gonna get one of these.
The guy with the sword, the main
Probably
villain.
not.
And he always used to fight Batman.
Okay.
Fun fact. Fun fact. It's like, you know, when you watch the movies and the little thought bubbles pop up? That was the fun fact for that movie.
What was it? Pop-up video? Do you guys remember that on VH1?
Where's my button?
Bzzz.
I am Batman.
Video.
I'm Batman.
Oh, you remember
You
that?
didn't bring the thing.
Remember stupid videos?
Pop.
Stupid videos.
This is stupid.
Stupidvideos.com.
Damn. Well, jeez.
Sorry.
He's just mad because he didn't win.
What a hater. This one. Should I give hints before?
Nah, it's okay.
I got that
I
one.
get a kick out of Aaron getting them. It's all right.
All right. This one sang by Sir Person.
Person.
I don't want to sing. I feel like I'm butchering these songs, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what I was told to do the first episode. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds. That's all I got. This one might be harder.
Got me alone.
I don't know. I know the tune. I don't know the words.
I could sing a different part and maybe we could finish another lyric.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can you feel?
Oh, David, Buzz. The love tonight. I know the song. I don't know that. I don't know the next verse. The Lion King has a lot of songs where it's like mumble. I don't know the actual
Phil
words.
Collins.
Mumble.
Very, very much.
Elton John killed it, but it was very much like.
I don't know.
That wasn't Elton John. That was the day we arrived on the planet. See, I would be good at this game. I'm a Disney weirdo.
Okay,
though.
maybe next time we come with some songs.
You guys should have sang the Disney songs.
You haven't gotten to actually play yet.
That's true. That's okay. I don't mind. Okay.
My favorite was what was that? Quick before the hyenas come in. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. That's like a third fucking Lion King.
Yeah, it's like Lion King 1.5.
No
or
one
something.
watched that.
Yeah.
No.
But it was such a catchy song.
Quick before the hyenas come.
What? Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
That's a good one. What's funny is I only know that because my wife randomly, I was singing Lion King when we first started dating, and she started singing that, and I was like, what is that? And I had to watch the movie. I had never seen it.
Is that the uncut version?
I have no idea. Okay, last one. Oh no, not the last one. There's two more. This is okay. I don't know if I can do this. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing.
Not a chance.
I feel like you're choosing intentionally hard parts of the song. Because I didn't know the last one until you sung the main chorus.
Okay, well, this is right before the main chorus. I'll finish it for you if you want.
She said,
A dream is a wish. Oh, no.
Living.
The dream that you wish will come true.
Oh.
That was the finish of the lyric. It's from A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella.
Not a chance. I think I've seen Cinderella once in my life.
Yeah.
That is the song.
Brother.
Well, maybe not.
Why am I watching? I'm not watching.
What was the
Cinderella.
song where she's washing?
You got a daughter. I'm not watching Cinderella.
I mean, to be fair, I watched Cinderella before I had a daughter.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not watching Cinderella.
weirdo. I worked at Disney, so it's not fair.
I guess. Not watching Cinderella. There's a good bit that I'm not watching.
Okay, one more. You ready?
Okay.
All right. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
Dave, don't they just repeat it?
Yeah, I was about to say. Aaron, we don't talk about Bruno.
Hey.
Encanto.
There you go. Good job, guys.
It was our wedding day.
You see, I feel like we did this, and you didn't go with the.
Clouds are loud in the sky.
I feel like you didn't pick the elite soundtracks.
What is the elite soundtrack?
Well, that's one of them. Encanto's one of them.
That's a banger. Coco has some good ones.
Lion King. I mean, you did one from Lion King, so I give you that.
Okay.
You didn't do one Frozen song.
Wow. Well, I felt Frozen was way too easy.
Yeah. Well, clearly I needed the easy ones.
Yeah, these are tough. I just told it to give me more Coco and Encanto, and the first one is, well, this one's actually easy. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye.
Remember me.
That was part of it. You were supposed to know the rest. I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is. I move mountains. I move churches. And I glow because I know what my worth is.
That's a banger.
You're killing that.
I'm pretty good at that one. It's like a rap. So, I'm kind of a rapper at my core.
Mm.
Pressure that will drip, drip, drip. It'll never stop.
It is a good song.
Well, we can keep going, but
You do some K-pop Demon Hunter. That's what's been on my brain lately because that's
Dude.
all my kid likes these days.
what is it? What's the golden?
Golden.
We're
You know,
going up,
you go to Sam's. Sam's has their apparently
Is that
this
what that's
playlist on. Yeah,
I've heard that song a lot. I didn't know it was from that.
Sam's apparently loves their soundtrack because it's always on every time I go to Sam's these days. it's
gotta be golden.
it's a banger. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know all the words, but my daughter loves it. So
Every 6-year-old loves that movie.
yeah.
I don't even think I've watched the movie. We always play the songs.
Is it a movie or is it like I genuinely
it's a
don't know.
movie.
Yeah, it's a movie on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like a TV show.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
See,
And they have to sing the demons away?
something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
This commercial always bothers me, by the way.
Oh, geez. Loveshriners.org. You don't like Shriners?
Well, I don't like the
It's like the sad.
spokesperson.
It's like the sad puppy commercials.
Yeah. What does he look like now? That's the big question.
You said,
I had
did you
a-
just say you don't like that kid?
Yeah, he's too pushy, which is ironic.
be clear-
Which is ironic because he's in a
He's in
wheelchair.
a wheelchair.
So, just we get it, okay? If we want to donate, we'll donate.
Man, that joke just is not going to hit the same for everybody else because they can't see it.
Can't see
They
it.
know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
This poor kid was disabled. I want you guys to know.
They know what I'm talking about.
All right, I got one more. Finish that lyric.
She didn't
Okay.
beat that shot.
No. How many takes?
I got one more. Listen, we don't need to watch a guy play a trombone. Okay. Can we do one more? Finish that lyric.
Mhm.
Just singular. It's relevant. I promise. It's gonna connect in the way that Aaron's stuff always connects. Okay, David, you ready? All right.
Oh, God.
Ready? Yo, it's the Green Machine. Gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Slamming and jamming to the new swing sound.
You can.
Shame.
You can't show up in this and not get it. I don't know it. You got to get it. Your son would be disappointed in
I
you.
know.
He'd probably
okay.
get it.
Can you finish this part? Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, go, go.
Good old Vanilla Ice, man. Great music video. He's on stage and he's just getting it.
Good song.
Like the Ninja Turtles.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Did you get to pick your Ninja Turtle?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
I was forced to, which Michelangelo is my second favorite, but my son freaked out when he thought this was Raphael. He was like, "I'm Raphael." I was like, "I got the orange. I got Michelangelo."
Yeah.
I had a. Do you ever feel like when, since we're all kind of going to the gym now, since we want to have some little fun ones, that you feel like that there's people there that you're just like, why are you still in here? Like you've clearly won.
Yeah.
Because I went to a machine where it's just a chest press machine. I'm like, it's a decent weight. And I saw the person who was on there before, and then when I get on it, it's literally at the last weight, which is like 280 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why? You've won. Why are you even still at the gym? There's no. They either did two things. Either they're clearly benching that weight, or they do the thing where like you see somebody passing by, you're like, oh, I'm gonna drop it like 50 more pounds below. That way, if they come in,
two different conversations.
Yeah, if they come and use it, I was definitely benching 60 more pounds than what I was trying to impress them.
I see the guy that's coming up. Let me make him think.
Oh, you want this? Yeah, no, I'm done. But it's just like, it's the same thing. Like you see bench pressing dumbbells that are like 100 pounds. It's like, why are you still at this local gym? You've won. You've won.
Yeah.
Just want to be more swole. It's like I didn't realize I was at the same gym as the Incredible Hulk. That was just.
The problem is once you get to a certain point, like you can't go back.
Can't stop. I think that's the thing. It's a mindset thing. I kind of think like that too, right? Like I'm clearly not there to be jacked, but I just go work out because I like to work out. I think it's just a lifestyle. And I think once somebody gets to a certain size, they just keep doing it. And they just, if you stop, then it stops.
Yeah.
So, you just keep doing it.
They do got some people in there that they don't look like they bench press a lot, but they're out there getting it. They got the dad strength, man. It's like, oh, he's not doing it. And then you look at their weight, you're like, shit, and he's good for him.
Dude, there's some people, sometimes I see like kids in there that are like in good shape and they got muscles and I'm like right after them and I'm like, I go to set up my stuff and I see they're benching like 75, 80 pounds more than me. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, jeez,
these high school kids are different. I played basketball with some of them. They look like college athletes.
Yeah.
And it was funny. My brother came into town last week and he had these, he was watching one of the podcasts and was talking about the high thoughts that we had. And he said one of them was that he had was, would a high school kid knock you out? And I said, most definitely. The way the high school kids are built nowadays, like there's a good chance I'm getting dropped by a high school kid nowadays.
Here's the thing. You got life knowledge. Okay. Yeah. You know how to dip and roll.
Hit him the Kung Fu Panda just in the chest, like poke him a bunch of times.
I don't know. I think these new kids just don't care about anything either. They just going in there swinging. They don't care if they get knocked out or nothing.
Probably don't.
These kids are like 14, 15 dunking. I'm like with ease that are 5'10", and I'm just like, these kids are just. I mean, just built different.
That happened when I was in high school, but it wasn't a lot.
But it was like one or two people. It feels like it's a lot more than.
Yeah.
Like you have the anomaly. Like we had one kid who was like 6'9" as a freshman, like Michael Lewis. Like he was huge.
Yeah.
And he was dunking, and it was like everybody was in awe. But now it's such a common thing. It's just. I don't know.
I went to look to see if I had any topics, and I did write one down. I forgot about it. I just want to know what you would think. Okay, I'm gonna paint the picture. Set the scene. You ready?
Did you paint me a Birmingham?
Yes.
Make it look just the way I planned.
Absolutely. So,
little house on the edge of town.
My neighbors.
Front porch going all the way.
Shut up! I'm trying to let him go. I was gonna keep going.
I'm gonna let y'all keep going all day. I can do this all day long.
Put her there.
Put her there on their front yard swing. Cotton dress making
early spring.
For a while she'll be mine again. If you can pay me a permanent.
Such a great song.
It really is. I looked up like if they had a picture of that because I was like, that'd be a cool picture to frame.
Did someone ever paint a Birmingham?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, so my neighbors are up there in age. Okay.
My brain, sometimes I just want to say things and they're never nice things.
Okay, wait. I went to the same spot.
But
was like,
wait. I want to ask what your thoughts would be in this situation. Okay. They're up there in age. We're talking.
It was before you said up there in age, to be honest. I just went to a thought, but I might be right. Still.
Anyway.
Doesn't change it.
My neighbors up there in age, we're talking like.
Are they white?
80. Yeah. Like.
What?
80, maybe 85,
Mm.
right? Like up there. Lived a great life, I'm assuming. I walked outside my house one day. 20-something cars in front of their house. My brain immediately went to, oh no,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to have new neighbors.
Mhm.
And I need to know if that makes me an asshole.
Not at all.
Because I walked outside and it could have been, he could have been celebrating his 86th birthday or something. You know what I mean?
Or 90.
But I walked outside and I texted Courtney because I was concerned about my neighbors.
Yeah.
And I need to know if I'm a terrible person. I think it kind of dives into Patty thinks I'm the most negative person on earth.
Well, to be fair, hold on. This is not connected now, but my first thought when you said my neighbors, and I, for whatever reason, my brain went, are racist. Like, just immediately went there.
Which 90 years old, probably a little bit
And
racist.
then, yeah, and then you said 85, and I was like, okay, tracks. We're probably getting there. Maybe he's telling a story about it.
Mhm.
I just was walking out my house. I saw a bunch of cars and I was like, oh man. Because last year, other neighbor, also very old,
Died.
a bunch of cars were there. That thought didn't cross my mind. But then a priest showed up.
So yeah, so see,
And-
you're not negative. You're just acting on previous.
Maybe he's been inherited by a demon. And the priest was there to exorcise him.
Maybe.
Wow, this positivity is.
And they
insane.
needed as much,
That's also not
much
very
backup.
positive. That's not very positive. Let's be
Well, they're
honest.
getting the demon out.
And they
That's
will
positive.
get the demon out.
Yep.
Maybe.
They needed all the backup.
They will. See, that's the negative.
And, well, but if we know anything from scary movies, it's just gonna go to somebody else in the house.
Well, that's how demons work. They
Right.
get scared off, and they do. You know,
Where you
eventually
overwhelm
actually-
the demon.
They say 100 come back just as strong, or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, this is
That's what
kind
the
of like
Bible says.
it's like a Reddit X. Am I an asshole? Am I the asshole kind of
I
situation?
don't think so.
No, I'm not a terrible person.
Maybe he's finally retiring.
Oh no, he's been retired.
Oh, okay. Well, but he's alive, right? So you were wrong.
I've seen him
You
since.
think he was alive? Okay.
Mm. You know what they say about assuming? Only makes ass out of
Maybe
you
he
and me.
did die. To be honest, when you said
I'm
the
dead
age,
serious?
I was like,
A poor choice of words. I'm dead serious.
okay,
I don't know if I've seen him since then,
okay.
but I think he's alive. I think. I'm trying to think back because we went out of town and I don't remember if I've seen him. I've been working a lot. I don't know.
He's retired.
I'll get back to you on
If
this.
he's retired, you gotta look for him in the daytime.
I'll get back to you. I
You're
don't-
off tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm,
so
you know, I'm
gotta
going to do
look
all
for
day
him.
long.
You're going porch watch.
Binoculars out
Yeah.
the window.
You know what sucks? I got to cut my grass one more time. I thought I was done.
I don't need to, but with my son's birthday party Saturday, I feel like I'm going to get guilt tripped into cutting grass.
I thought I was done. And it's not even like my whole yard. It's just like little bits and pieces.
Almost just weed eat.
So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm going to keep my eyes open the whole time.
Weather's nice now, man.
It was very nice.
Have y'all caved in and turned the heater on yet?
No, it hadn't been that cold yet.
No.
We're not there yet.
Woke up this morning, it was 65 in my house because we had the AC.
What a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, but we all got little ones.
We got blankets too. Like what you?
You're the type of person though that you said like you never cave. with
I don't put the
heaters.
heater on.
The heater comes on, but it's rare.
Yeah, it's very, very rare for me. I'm
What's-
not trying to put the heater on.
I'm the person in the house that puts the heater on, though, to be honest. My wife does not like the heater.
My wife thinks that, which I was curious on y'all's opinion, like 68 in the heater is the same temperature as 68 with the AC on.
I disagree, actually. I know that it technically is
Like
the same, but
she will turn the heater down to like 66. And I'm like, the AC we keep at like 69 at night. 66 is still 66 in the house. Like it's not the same. Like 68 is 68 whether the heater's on and the AC's on.
you know what? I kind of disagree because I feel like
It puts out hot air.
well, yeah,
But
but
the internal
technically, and I get into this with my wife all the time because she sets our temperature at weird things, and she's like, "Oh, I just want it to be on or off," and I'm like, "No, that's not how it works. It's just getting to a temperature and then it's shutting off, technically." And that's the argument against him right now.
Yeah.
But I do kind of agree with him because I think that with the heater, it takes the chill out of the air and it pumps that hot air. And sometimes 68 heat, it can feel kind of hot.
Yeah.
But once it turns off at 68, then you're kind of chilly. So now it's like, now where's the in between? What's the temperature we need to be at to keep myself comfortable? I don't know.
If I turn the heater on, it's during the day. I cannot have the heater on at night. I need to be cold when I want to sleep.
Well, if it's 30 degrees outside, I disagree because I'll do.
I live in a brick house. I don't like. You got a draft? You got some drafts?
I think so. My bedroom gets really cold.
My son's bedroom gets really cold, and it gets really hot in the summer. I think he does have some draft coming through that window.
Ours gets hot when we shut our door. You always got to keep the door open a little bit, let the air flow. Like the living room gets significantly colder than our bedroom.
The only time the heater comes on at night is every now and then I go in his room to check on him, while he's asleep, and it feels super cold in there. And he don't like blankets, so I'm like, don't get mad at me if I put this blanket on him. But he can't be this cold. He needs to warm up.
Here's the thing. Now you're doing too much. This boy got to toughen up. Okay. Either he's going to make everything in life you make a choice and there are outcomes based on that. So there are consequences based on that choice. You don't like blankets? Fine.
You've dealt with this boy recently.
Good. Yeah. And I think the reason he's soft.
SAWN.
There because of me.
No, I don't know. I just, I've always felt it though. I do that shit with my daughter. I'm like, listen, like you make a choice. The house, you're cold, put a blanket on. Well, I don't want a blanket. Well, I guess you're going to be cold. End of story.
It's also that time of year where I think the fan thing is a myth.
Oh yeah, reverse.
Won't die on that hill.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't believe it.
Reverse the airflow.
Yeah.
You can science me all you want. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to like pull up cold air from but here's the thing. We don't have cold air or hot air up there. We live in a house that's the same.
It's supposed to like, I don't even know which way it's supposed to go, whatever, but it's supposed to like keep the warm air down or whatever. And then.
Shout out to the olds, man. When they had no AC, no heat, you just fireplaced it up.
Well, they still do that in like England. That's why they complain about 78 degrees in the summer or something like that.
You got to open a window.
It's hot. We got to open a window, but we can only open it halfway.
72 degrees.
78. It's a burner. Or is it?
And then they
Is that a burner?
Then they use Celsius. Lame.
Weird.
Celsius.
Real time.
Lame. Well, Celsius not time.
Meters. Inches.
What are we doing?
Did you know that Arizona and Hawaii are the only two states that don't acknowledge daylight savings time?
Best two states in the country.
Does Florida not?
Just Hawaii.
Florida acknowledges.
Yeah.
Florida's
Which Hawaii?
Florida. I get why you would assume that.
Yeah. Florida is its own little place over there.
Yeah.
Hawaii is just like, if you're living in Hawaii, it's like, who cares?
Well, there was also the thing where Trumpy boy was like, we're going to get rid of it. And I was kind of like, you know what? I don't agree with you on much, but I'm with you. But then he's like, we're going to do the one where it gets dark early. I was like, no.
How's that even work,
that is not what we want.
Like, where do you start it at? Like what is Arizona? I would be curious to know like what Arizona's time is.
Right.
Because it was all started by the farmers.
It's just like we all agree we want dark late, right? Like that's
I think so, yeah.
I like a dark later.
If I gotta cut the grass, sometimes I can only cut the grass when I get home from work at 6 o'clock.
Right. And
it
if
can't
it's
be
dark. We can't do that.
My new lawnmower has headlights. Kind of cool.
Mine does too. It's pretty cool. But my yard's way too big to be cutting.
They don't really. I don't really know what the headlights are for. They don't light up nothing.
It's not good enough.
It's like the Lightning McQueen headlights. It's just there for.
But if given the option of the lawnmower with no the lawnmower with no headlights and the lawnmower with headlights,
if you're cutting your grass that late that you need headlights, seems like a problem.
Or you just live a busy life,
Trust that you don't run over anything. My backyard is filled with so much kid toys, like mini golf balls, and
you should clean up your yard.
I do before I mow in the daylight, like a normal person, not headlights on my mower. Have you used your headlights?
No.
Okay, that's my point.
But also, my backyard gets cut at night all the time, just not by me.
Oh yeah, by your Roomba friend.
Yeah.
Also, those lawnmowers aren't loud, so you could technically cut whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No random at 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be all right.
My last little thought.
I don't know if I want to bring this up. Sorry.
Okay.
There's nothing bad. I'm just like, I don't know how much longer I want to go into the conversation. It's getting kind of lengthy here.
Lengthy.
I was just going to bring up that jewel heister back.
Oh, yeah.
Do what?
They had the jewel heist.
Yeah.
At the.
Oh, they did have a jewel heist.
It made me question. Do you think, in a hypothetical world, if we had to, us three had to pull a heist, do you think we could do it?
I had the same thought. I was like, do you think we could get
Like,
away
what
with
is
it?
what is the base
funny?
level that you think we're capable of?
Yeah, what is the?
I don't think we're clever enough to do a jewel,
Right.
but maybe like a small
Right,
bank in a rural town.
Let's
maybe?
ask this clearly. What's the biggest crime you think the three of us could get away with?
I don't want to say that on the podcast because we could plan it tonight.
Or maybe we've already accomplished it.
Bum bum.
You know what's hilarious to me about the jewel heist? The whole story feels like a movie.
It does.
It's like they came through the ceiling. They escaped on mopeds or
They
whatever. It's
pretended
like,
to be
what?
construction workers.
I was like, excuse me?
And they
This
used a
actually works?
giant lift
Right,
to like come down. And then they found one of the guys because he left. They found hair in like the clothes that he had that he left behind. It's like, how? You rob $50 million worth of jewels, but you leave your hair and evidence behind? Like, what are you doing?
I've heard the theory thrown out there that if you show up to any sporting event dressed as a construction worker with a ladder, you can get in.
Probably.
Well, they had people sneaking into the Super Bowl like that.
I've worked in sports. It ain't hard to get in, buddy. It is not hard to get in.
Well, they got the guy that goes around. He literally sneaks into like college football stadiums and he'll like walk in the suites.
Yeah.
And he'll just walk wherever until someone like eventually kicks him out. Or he'll stay 40 minutes after the game is over and just walk
Oh, yeah.
around.
I mean, you can't tell me some of these like students in the student section at college football games aren't just finding their way in.
Dude, the only LSU game I've ever been to, I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. I had a friend that used to work there and he told me flat out, he's just buy the cheapest ticket you can buy and just walk in the student section. And in Joe Burrow's last year, I went to the homecoming game and I sat in the student section, like row 3.
Yeah.
And I watched Joe Burrow walk out in his Burrow jersey. I was there for the whole thing. I'm not even an LSU fan. Electric.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sporting events I've ever been to.
Nice.
Paid $10 to get in. Like,
Nice.
I think
There's certain things that if they occur, just sound like a movie. The Chauncey Billups with the mob. Anytime the mob is involved, movie.
yeah.
I think we can get away with like a small bank.
Think so?
I don't know. I don't think we could.
I think here's the thing. I think a bank's risky.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
I think we could steal a car from somebody. That's about it.
I think if you're going to plan a crime, you got to think bigger, first of all. The risk and reward matter, right? You can tell I'm a criminal. I should not be a criminal. I am a criminal. I'm thinking big. A lot of money, not a lot of people involved. I'm probably going heist like they did, right?
Yeah.
What is not a lot of people around, maybe one person we have to trick or get past, right?
Dig a tunnel.
Yeah, dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel. I'm just saying. I think that's a possibility. I knew of a person that used to work at a theater, and that theater on a Friday night would have $1 million in a safe. And I knew the code.
Sorry.
I knew the code to get into this place. That would have been something that we could have pulled off. There are crimes we don't think about that.
There's like a lot of, you always see the thing where it's someone has the number pin pad and like clearly there's certain ones that are way more used than the other. And you're like, well, you're just a couple guesses away from getting to this house. It's like maybe a good art gallery. Swap them out with just some basic pictures and you would never know.
How much money you think we could get away with? What do you think it like
From where?
just in general? I think we could probably come up with a crime where we could walk away with like $2 million.
$2 million? I was only gonna go with a few hundred grand.
Listen, give me time to research. I'm nuts.
I think a good art gallery.
I'll figure it out.
You think we could make somebody disappear?
Yes.
I think so too.
I think 1000% we can make somebody. I don't think that's that hard, to be fair. I think a lot of people could make somebody disappear.
I think you find somebody that people just don't like. Dixie Chicks did it. We could do it.
Earl, he had to die.
He had to die.
Right.
John Tucker, he also had to die.
Right. You find somebody like Earl or John Tucker, nobody's going to miss them.
Nobody. Nobody's going to ask questions.
And Black Eyed Peas sure tastes good to me. Just saying. I think.
Give us some time and we'll.
Like I said, we may have already done it. Just don't.
I don't like this.
Never know.
Anyway, that's
I'm
right.
not trying to draw attention.
This will
to
be the
myself.
thing. This will be the thing. Like, that was my favorite when all the bet stuff was happening. people were finding tweets from like 7 years ago. And it was like FBI, yeah, this one. And it was just like Stephen Curry being like, hey, I got this bet. And they're like, hey, right here.
This guy.
LeBron James. Shout out Jaylen Brown. For no reason. Thank you for listening. Well, hopefully, sorry for the small hiatus, but life happens. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check us out everywhere on the socials. We love you guys. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Have fun. Turn up. Until next time. Bye. Bye.